forest again. These are pines, southern pines. The Belitus edulis is a tree that likes pines, and southern pines in particular. And I know this is a type of Belitus edulis. I just don't know which of the types of Belitus edulis it is. And there's quite a few. So anyway, these are the ones we picked last night. I'm putting them out. They were a little too done, and we got a good taste. We got enough to get a good taste out of. But anyway, I've got a bucket full of them, and some of them got maggots in them already. So good thing to do with them is just throw them out here around my pines. They form a mycorrhiza relationship with a pine, and just throw them out, spore side down preferably, and they will grow on you. And like I said, we got enough last night to get a good taste. And they like to grow in conjunction with a pine. They may grow with other trees as well, but that's one of those things where there's a lot of debate on. I think I see another Belitus in there. One I'm having a hard time identifying. So anyway, yeah, I got a bunch of mushrooms over here. All right, gonna be playing. We're in the food forest, and we're doing the mushroom season since we've had a lot of rain. So I'm going to grab those and take a look at them. They may be they're one of a couple of different types. I've eaten one up here that I've eaten small amounts of it. Don't really feel like going to the hospital. But anyway, I'll check those out in here in a minute. So I'll let you know what we got. Bye. All right, back. This is a Belitus of some sort. Pretty sure anyway. I'll let you know when I see the bottom of it. Gotta put my phone backward in case where it belongs. Okay, that's a Belitus. Definitely got the pores instead of the gills. And I think this is the one that they keep, when I try to put it up, people tell me it's a newly discovered one that's been in North Carolina. So I have no idea. I do know I have tasted this one, and it is tasty, and it did not mess with my belly. So you may be doing I may eat that one today before I take off for work. So all right, I'm gonna pause this again. My sumacs got nice little berries all over them, and I've been dumping the Belituses near the pines, just getting them in the ground and on the ground so they'll grow. And they're mycorrhiza with pine and with a couple other mushrooms and possibly others. Depending on who you read, Belituses can mycorrhize with anywhere from one species to a dozen species, and depending on the particular type of Belitus you have, the pine Belitus or the Belitus edulis. What I have is either a Belitus edulis pinellus, or I planted some kings. It's possible the guy gave me Belitus, the pine version of the Belitus edulis instead of the king. But anyway, what I've got is coming up. It's been coming up for the last several years, and I kind of wish I'd put it in a whole lot earlier. So anyway, I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to walk around and see if I can find anything else interesting. I'll talk to you in a little bit. The chicken forest is doing its chicken thing. So they like to get up here and scratch around in the areas where stuff's going on, and they're close to trees, so any hawks that might happen to come by can't really bother them at all. And anyway, I see a really big, you probably can't see it on my phone, but on the chestnut back there, there's a really big cluster of chestnuts. It's going to be nice this year. And we planted last year a few Jerusalem artichokes, and they're growing. They're not completely happy, but they are growing up here. So of course most of my Jerusalem artichokes actually died because we were so dry during the summer and I wasn't able to water anything. So anyway, I'll pause this again. All right, some very nice of the brown Belitus here. Well, that's a little different than the other ones I've had. May have to. Yeah, he looks good. He's got some worms. He's got some worms. That one there. That one there. Tomorrow I'll tell my wife about it, or I'll come up here tomorrow if I get home. So anyway, this is growing around a sweet gum.